Alright, it is different here, but this is still a video game collection video. This time for my collection of games for the original Xbox. I got it back in March, so yeah, over the last near month, I was able to get the games I actually wanted. So yeah, let's start things off here with Blinx the Time Sweeper. It's from 2002. Developed by Rtoon Studios, which of course is the development team that did Sonic Superstars, which I actually like Superstars. And yeah, this game's not too bad, but I don't know. Just feels like there are a couple of iffy parts, but hey, props to them for trying to make Blinx the face of the Xbox. Moving on, we've got Capcom Classics Collection, Volume 1, 22 arcade hits. Yep, this is a great compilation. You got Street Fighter II, 1942, Ghosts and Goblins, Mercs, Legendary Wings, Commando, Bionic Commando, X-Dexes, Forgotten Worlds, Gunsmoke, Ghouls and Ghosts, Sun, Section Z, Final Fight, and 8 more that they don't even tell you about here. Lots of great games. I personally like Forgotten Worlds. And also Legendary Wings, even though Legendary Wings is absolutely brutally difficult, but, you know, it's pretty cool. Spanning nearly a decade of gaming history on one disc. Yeah. Oh, I love classic Capcom arcade games. Capcom Fighting Evolution, on the other hand, yeah, this game is not very good, but, I mean, it's so bad that it's actually kind of hilarious. That it's just a sprite mashup from Street Fighter Alpha, Street Fighter II, Street Fighter III, Darkstalkers, Red Earth. Yeah, it's just I admire what they did, but yeah. And Red Earth was never released in the U.S. Well, that is until the Capcom Fighting Collection in 2022, where now it is officially released in the U.S. And yeah. Anyways, moving along, we've got Dead or Alive 1 Ultimate and Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate. I actually got this with my Xbox, the game store I had to go to. Yeah, these are great games. Nothing too special, but, you know, they're good ports of Dead or Alive 1 and 2. That's all I got to say about that, and there's not much really to show with them in terms of their covers. And we have a launch title for the Xbox, Dead or Alive 3. From 2001. This is absolutely great. Great graphical showcase for the Xbox. Some original soundtrack plus songs performed by Aerosmith, which is awesome. What can I say? Dead or Alive is just a great trilogy on the OG Xbox. And what else is a good trilogy? Koei Tecmo's Dynasty Warriors. Here's number 3. So it was released in 2001. But I don't think it came to Xbox until 2002? Maybe? Regardless, it's still really fun, although I did actually get my butt kicked pretty bad by Lou Boo. Should have listened to the officers when playing as Dion Way in the first battle I ever did, so yeah. Now we have Dynasty Warriors 4. Yes, I have Dynasty Warriors 4. Do I have Dynasty Warriors 5? Well, we'll find out eventually. This is pretty fun. I mean, it's not totally insane, but hey, it's got a lot of good stuff in it. And you kind of have, you know, individual kingdom stories as opposed to individual character stories like 3. But then they reverted back to individual character stories with 5. Yeah. Dynasty Warriors 5 is pretty fun. It can be a little painful at times, but, you know, as long as you don't let your general die. I say that I was playing on the easiest difficulty with Sao P, or Cal P, as I called him in the game. And X-Play mockingly made fun of that, which is absolutely hilarious. It's still a good game. I actually very much enjoy the Dynasty Warrior games that I've played, which is pretty much all of them from the 3rd through the 7th. I have Dynasty Warriors 8, I just haven't played it yet. If you all saw the PlayStation 3, if you all saw the update video I did, yeah, I've got Dynasty Warriors 8 now. Anyways, another launch title here, Fusion Frenzy, a party game for the Xbox. I mean, hey, why not? Yeah, this is actually really fun. game. Not the greatest. Honestly, I think Halo and Dead or Alive are better launch titles, but for what it's worth, it's not bad. Wow, I'm breezing through these pretty quickly. I'm just looking at the stack here. It's just like, not a whole lot left to talk about. King of Fighters Maximum Impact. This is really fun. A 3D King of Fighters game? Yes, please. Yep. Lots of great characters. I personally like using Leona. Theo is in here as well from Metal Slug, but I have not found out how to unlock her yet. But who knows? Maybe I eventually will. Then MLB Slugfest 2003. This is basically NBA Jam for baseball, and I love it. It's so wild. It's so over the top. It's just so in your face. It is so great. We call it Slugfest for a reason. Heck yeah. Long live A-Rod. Am I right? Oh, you can actually see the tower starting to build up a little bit here. Then we have Mortal Kombat Deception. This is a great 3D Mortal Kombat game. Absolutely adore it. And chess combat, puzzle combat, the conquest, well, maybe not so much the conquest adventure, but the arcade ladder. Oh my god. The arcade ladder is both brutally difficult and rewarding if you know how to play it right. NBA Jam, I actually had this on the Xbox before, but you know, when you can't really keep steady paychecks from your job and just spend them on other collections that take priority, you kind of have to start over from scratch if you get a console you already had in 2021. Case in point, NBA Jam here. I got this, and yeah, the disc is scratched up to the moon and back, so I've got to get this resurfaced, but from what I played of it back then, back when I had an Xbox last time, this is a really fun basketball game. It's pretty much NBA Jam in 3D. Oh, and Tim Kitzrow is back to provide some very colorful commentary. Boom shakalaka. So yeah, having to get that resurfaced is going to be, I don't know. I just wish I didn't have to get it resurfaced, but it is what it is. There's another game in here that I have to get resurfaced that I haven't even played yet, but thankfully it's not Panzer Dragoon Orta, because this game is so freaking expensive. I'm surprised I was actually able to afford it on the salary that I have. But still, this is a great, great, great shooter. Holy crap. This is basically, people say Panzer Dragoon is Star Fox with dragons. That definitely rings true here, because this is basically Star Fox with dragons, and I love it. Then again, I'm a big Star Fox guy, so yeah, Switch 2. Hopefully there's a new Star Fox game coming out. Maybe? Pretty please? Okay, let's move on before I go crazy. It's a game with sexy women. No, it's pure pinball. Just recreating an iconic scene that I did back in 2017 when I played this the first time I had an original Xbox. Yeah, this is fantastic. You get 4 machines. One dealing with racing, one dealing with the Old West, one dealing with outer space, and one dealing with the military. So stinkin' great. I love it. And not just because of the really hot women on the cover. And here's the other game I have to get resurfaced, unfortunately. Samurai Warriors. I was really looking forward to playing this to see how Koei Tecmo's version of Yukimura Sonata is different from Capcom's take on Yukimura. Which is funny because both of them were voiced by Johnny Young Bosch. Yeah. This looks like a really fun game, and from what I've seen of XPlay's review of it, yeah, I'm in for a good time here. Pure and simple. Alright, 3 more to go. Simpsons Road Rage. I somehow got really addicted to this game because, I mean, I've never even touched Crazy Taxi before, but this game is absolutely bonkers. If Crazy Taxi is anything to go by, if this game is anything to go by, Crazy Taxi is going to be even more wild and hilarious. But yeah, this is absolutely fantastic. I actually prefer this over Simpsons Hit and Run. I know, I am going to get roasted in the comments for saying that, but Hit and Run was just never my style. Road Rage definitely was. Then we have SpongeBob SquarePants, Lights, Camera, Pants. Probably one of the better party games out there on the 6th generation of consoles. 30 levels of madness, multiplayer with 4 players, and it's all amazing. Holy crap. Not all the mini games are great, but the ones that are great are especially great. Specifically the prison ones, where you're in the Bikini Bottom prison and you're breaking rocks, helping prisoners escape. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I like it. And then we have Taito Legends. This is the last game up in here. Up in here. What am I, a rapper? But this is a great compilation like Capcom Classics. You get some great stuff. Space Invaders, Jungle Hunt, Bubble Bobble, Operation Wolf, Elevator Action, Phoenix, Zookeeper, Battle Shark, Colony 7, Continental Circus, Electric Yo-Yo, Yulfied, Gladiator, The New Zealand Story, The Ninja Kids, Operation Thunderbolt, Return of the Invaders, Tokyo, Plump Pop, Rainbow Islands, Tube 2, Great Swordsman, Space Gun, Space Invaders Part 2, Super Quicks, Exodus, something with an E after Super Quicks, Plotting, Thunder Fox, and Rastin. Personally, I like Space Invaders, Bubble Bobble, and especially Battle Shark. Battle Shark, if you've not played Battle Shark, oh, it is fun. I've actually gone all the way through that, and it's amazing. But that's going to do it for my original Xbox game collection. Hope you guys like this new filming style. I was inspired by ObjoGaming and his filming style. So, yeah. Until the next video, I'm out. Later, folks.